Hey Internet, Eric here. Today I'm doing a spotlight video. It's a playlist of videos where I call Have You Ever Seen? And what it is I literally, like I just pretty much said, I shine a spotlight on a video or a spotlight on a movie where it doesn't seem like a lot of people are talking about, at least in the circles that I'm in. You know what I mean? Whether it's friends or social media, what have you. And I've wanted to spotlight this one for a while. I've been wanting to have a reason to watch and discuss this film. And with, as of this recording today being Veterans Day, I figured that'd be the perfect reason why. Because I just watched it again for the, third time. Today I'm talking VFW. Now, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I discuss plot spoilers, specific scenes, what have you. This came out in 2019, and a basic plot of this is we're following a bunch of veterans, from either Vietnam, Korea, or there is this new soldier who just came home. I'm assuming from a tour of Afghanistan, and the world is in shambles, and there is this new drug that is on the street, and the way I guess you'd say the addicts and crime has gotten at this time. The police have pretty much washed their hands at nighttime when all this stuff is happening. And what happens is the leader of this group of drug dealers, who gets everybody to do his bidding because he's got the drugs. You do what I say and I'll give you some drugs type of thing. He causes the death of one of his, I guess you would say, followers. The sister of that follower takes I guess you would say the leftover drugs that he has. She runs and goes and hides in this VFW. And the former soldiers and current soldier try to survive the night as they try to break in and kill anyone that gets in their way of getting her and the drugs back. Um, I remember seeing the trailer for this and I was completely sold just on the cast alone. It's got an amazing cast. First, we have Stephen Lang, who is from the Don't Breathe movies. What else was he in? Avatar. So many other things. He is like a complete badass in this. The whole cast is. But this man is just so nuts. Whether it's swinging an axe, shooting a gun, shooting a shotgun, um, hand to hand combat. He is the star of this film, and it's funny because it's his birthday. That's why all the guys are getting together at the VFW to celebrate his birthday. Take him out to go see the daughter of the stripper that he met in like Vietnam. So that's funny, and he's got great chemistry with everybody, and he's got so many good lines. I love how after shit has happened, and he kills, like the first situation, I guess you would say, he kills a bunch of people. He yells outside, "Anybody else want to come in my bar?" When he's having that face to face confrontation with the I guess you would say the drug lord is what I'll call him. He says, "You better not make a mistake because I'll cut your heart out." And he holds up his little fireman's axe type of thing. He is just like, you believe that this man has seen some shit. I'm I really like him. We also have William Sadler from pretty much, oh God, whether it's Bill and Ted's Excellent or Bogus Journey, Demon Knight, The Mist, Shawshank Redemption. He is really, really good as this, I guess you would say, somewhat the comic relief. Not as in like goofy haha, but he'll throw these little smart ass quips out. I love him. Everybody is so good. He's the one you want to watch because he is the most psychotic of the two. If it isn't Stephen Lang, because him and Stephen Lang, they enjoy what they're doing, but you can tell William Sadler's having a lot more fun because that scene where he finds a concrete saw and he lifts it up and he turns it on. He's laughing and having fun when he's getting to use it. We also have Martin Cove, from The Karate Kid and Cobra Kai and Rambo First Blood Part 1 or First Blood Part 2. He is now, I guess you would say, the most successful of everybody. He now runs a used car lot, and he's very subtle in his comedy. Like he gets pissed because now I got blood and shit all over my clothes, stuff like that. He is the character that he doesn't want to fight anymore, and he's starting to lose his mind a little bit because I don't know if he's having flashbacks or just he you can tell he doesn't want to be dealing with this situation because he's the one that tries to negotiate with the drug lord. He's the one that's starting to lose the edge. You know what I mean when it comes to that. But he's still really, really good and really, really likable. Fred Williamson. I only know him from Dusk Till Dawn, but he was a big blaxploitation actor. If you've seen From Dusk Till Dawn, that's what he gets. He's this big dude you don't want to fuck with. And they also have what the hell is his name? Uh, what is his name? David Patrick Kelly is in this. You know, David Patrick Kelly is the reason why they're doing this because as the girl runs in, she's being chased, and David Patrick Kelly, he's the first VFW member to get injured. He gets an axe down the shoulder. So they have to defend themselves and try to keep him alive. David Patrick Kelly from The Warriors, The Crow, Commando, he's silly, I Promise to Kill You Last. He's really, really good. Not in it as much, but he's really, really good. George Wendt. George Wendt's in it for like 10, 15 minutes. He's likable as one of the veterans. And then if I can say, if I'm trying to look for his name, Martin. Tom Williamson. Tom Williamson plays the young veteran, the one who just got home from a tour of Afghanistan, and he's a fucking badass too. Very likable. He walks in. I love his introduction scene. He's walking into the VFW, and these guys are already talking about getting drunk, gonna go find that stripper I told you about, and he just looks like a sore. He sticks out like a sore thumb because he's so young. And they're like, teasing him, are you old enough to be in here type of thing, blah, blah, blah. And they're saying, show your ID. He shows his ID. But what I love is the quick acceptance. Once they say, okay, you're part of the group. What would you like? A beer. Man's first night home, he doesn't pay, he doesn't pay anything. So that's great. They're all buying him drinks. And he is a very successful, I think they call him Deadeye because, he's such a great marksman. And he's a badass too. The girl who plays, her name's Elizabeth. They call her Lizard. She's really, really good because she's doing this for her sister. So many the drug lord. He's not this over the top, menacing guy. Very low key. He delivers his lines with just like this ice cold type of delivery. VFW, what's that stand for? Veterans of Foreign Wars. Good. Soldiers are used to dying. That type of stuff. Very cold and callous. So the casting and the acting is great. The violence in this movie, it's all practical effects. You have, like I said, you have people getting sliced down the side with machetes. You have people getting sliced in the middle of the head with machetes. Shot to shit. Heads blown up by shotguns. I told you, William Sadler has that concrete saw. Now, that gets used very well. So many uses of the axe. You have explosions. You have beatings. I love that sequence when the veterans are making their weapons. Like William Sadler's pulling legs off bar stools and hammering nails into it. Fred Williamson is making like his own type of brass knuckles with nails type of stuff. So good. And Martin Cove, he'll use anything. He grabs a hockey stick, off the wall. But you have heads being stomped. Like when William Sadler stomps the head in of this big bad dude, it's nasty, it's violent, it's rough. You have heads being used as battering rams to knock down the door of the VFW. That scene where Deadeye he saves Stephen Lang. Stephen Lang's being choked out, and he just literally he's kneeing the dude in the face, and this dude's face just crumples. Amazing practical effects. The intensity of this movie is great because you don't know who's going to survive. You know what I mean? Is Fred Williamson gonna die? Is Martin Cove gonna die? You don't know who, because anybody is up for getting taken out in this movie, and that's what I really, really like. And there are characters that die that you really enjoy, so that's just like one of those God damn it moments. If there's anything I'm gonna complain about in this, a lot of it is filmed at nighttime because, like I said, the cops have nothing to do with the crime at night because it's gotten so bad for them. Which means that's the drug dealers have to get this settled before daytime. A lot of it's inside in the bar, and a lot of it's shot under like their neon lights. The main lights have gone out, but the generator is able to pop up or to turn on the different, like the neon signs and stuff like that. So it can be kind of hard to see what's going on. And as much as I said the action is great, the violence is great, a lot of it is shaky cam. So it might take a little getting used to. You might miss a bunch of stuff. So you really have to pay attention to the action. But other than that, man, I absolutely love this film. I saw the trailer. I bought this. I saw the trailer when it came out, 2019. Bought this sight unseen. Like I said, I've watched it 3 times, and it's still good. It's got the feel of, I wouldn't necessarily say a trauma film, because trauma is so over the top and dumb at times, no matter how good the movies are. But it's got like the feel of a grindhouse movie, like Hobo with a Shotgun minus the goofy shit. You know what I mean? It's very raw, very dirty, very grimy, and I love it. And it goes to show veterans from this era, Korean War, Vietnam War, or Afghanistan too, but like this generation, you don't fuck with this generation. I come from that generation of a veteran. I know people whose parents were that generation of a veteran, and I'm talking about, and from not just a veteran, but a VFW veteran. You know what I mean? Vietnam. You don't fuck with them. They will do whatever it takes to get the job done. Some of the stuff that they've seen in Korea and Vietnam ain't nothing. So that's it. Like and subscribe. Click the bell. Comment below. Tell me, have you seen this movie? What do you think? Do you really like it? Do you hate it? Highly recommend it. Lots of replay value. If you're a fan of action, brutality, I highly recommend it. So that's it. Thank you to all the veterans out there. I highly support you guys. I'm the son of a Vietnam War veteran. My dad's been gone for almost 3 years now. I know what he's done, and I know he did it at a very young age. I know what a lot of our soldiers are going through and have gone through. So much love and respect to all you guys out there. Be safe, take care of yourself, and cheers.